From the movie A Beautiful Mind, the character John Nash is an exceptionally bright mathematician that is accepted into Princeton University. However, John had no interest in attending classes and instead used the resources around him to develop his own research and algorithms. While John excelled in math, he failed at social interactions and building relationships due to his direct and impersonal demeanor. However, John eventually marries a woman named Alicia and they have a child. John also ends up returning to Princeton as a professor and continues with his research, eventually leading him to win a Nobel Peace Prize. However, throughout John's success in life, he struggled with a mental disorder. Schizophrenia is defined as someone that exhibits a deterioration of daily activities such as work and social relationships. John Nash was diagnosed with a specific kind of schizophrenia called paranoid schizophrenia that causes people to have prominent hallucinations and delusions. In John's case, he displayed hallucinations, two different kinds of delusions, and disordered speech. Hallucinations. In college, John's schizophrenia first becomes apparent as he hallucinates his roommate Charles and his young niece. Even when John discovers that they are in fact unreal, he cannot stop seeing them throughout the course of his life. Delusions. Because John believes that his mathematics skills are far superior than his colleagues, it is unsurprising that John experienced delusions of grandeur, which deal with the belief that you are unusually important and perhaps have been selected to be a special messenger from God, or in John's case, the federal government. Along with delusions of grandeur, John also exhibits delusions of reference, where he takes his skills as a coder and believes that the government has given him the special task to uncover hidden messages in regular newspapers and magazines that anti-Americans have hidden for the war. Lastly, John deals with disordered speech, causing him to struggle in having intimate or deep conversations with people as he is unable to grasp abstract concepts. Although John displayed very clear symptoms of schizophrenia, he didn't exhibit all of them. The 5 main symptoms of schizophrenia are delusions, hallucinations, disorganized speech, disorganized thought, and disorganized movement. Although John went through treatment and medication, which reduced his hallucinations and delusions, he decided to stop the medication as it made him incapable of working on research and playing the role as a husband and father. Instead, he identified the people that he hallucinates and chose to ignore them throughout the course of his life. Although I'm unsure how accurate a patient with schizophrenia can simply ignore the hallucinations without medication, I believe that overall John's character did portray an accurate patient of someone that had been diagnosed with schizophrenia. John had very clear signs of delusions, hallucinations, and difficulty with speech, all which indicate schizophrenia.